Bonjour Darling! Today I'm coming to you with 5 tips for game masters that want to start long campaigns. Long campaigns are something that's really complicated to do because you have to get players involved for multiple months, sometimes years. My longest campaign that I've ever mastered lasted for 3.5 years, and well, since there was a time where I played 7 days a week for at least 5 hours a day, well, a night. Let's say if we had played that like normal human beings, it would have lasted at least 5 years. Now, with that experience, I think I'm able to give a few tips for game masters that want to try it and make their own campaigns. Mind you, those advice I try to make them as universal as possible, so they apply both to game masters that create their own universes and game masters that use official games like Dungeons and Dragons, Tales from the Loops, Cthulhu, all of that. Now, first advice. Your players won't obey you. They won't. You will have your plan in your head. You will have the path paved for them. You will have all the clues. You will give them all the non-playing characters that give them all the mysterious or obvious advices, and they won't follow. They won't obey, never. They never do. Because they're little pieces of shit, because they are human beings and they are fallible and you are fallible, and well, the game wouldn't be as interesting if they obeyed you. It will just be like a doorway. So I think he has something to say.
And we are all crazy.
Yes, they are.
That's the thing you forgot.
They're all crazy. As crazy as me. Tip number 2, use their own ideas to get them involved. Sometimes your players will say something like, oh my god, maybe that happened because that mysterious object we found in scenario number 3 was in fact that amazing thing, and you're like, of course it did! Good idea, you are so clever! And then you scratch your scenario, you add that idea, and they feel so intelligent and you feel so dumb because you didn't think of that before, and they get involved. Everyone is happy because your laws seem more intelligent and they feel rewarded. So there's that. And yes, I know my boyfriend is one of my players and just say that and he heard. Yeah. I'm fucked. Freaked! I'm freaked. Sorry, YouTube. Tip number 3. If you don't let them rest, they will get tired IRL. If for months they keep battling and battling and battling and don't do anything else, they will get bored and they will get tired and their characters will turn crazy and despaired. So yeah, you need to have seances. You need to have games where nothing happens, where they're just interacting with the universe, talking with the non-playing characters, with each other. You need to have time for bonding, for fun, for laugh, and for love, and for all the things that make a universe believable and breathable. Tip number 4, respect their consent. If a player tells you they are scared of something, or they don't like sex scenes, or that they are sick and they need some kind of content to be taken off your scenario, do it. Not just because it will make your campaign better, but because it will make you a better human being. So do it! Consent is important, both in real life and in tabletop RPGs. Thank you very much. And tip number 5, the last one, and it's really tied to number 2 and 1. Improvise. Yes, I know you are planning something that will last for months, even years. But don't write anything down, or at least not everything. Have your timeline. Put some hooks here and there that they have to go through. But don't write everything down, because they won't obey you, because they will give you ideas, because you will get new ideas as time comes by. You need to be able to improvise 90% of that long-ass campaign. If you replay it with other players, you will also need to improvise less, because you already know the story, you already know how people would maybe react to some things, so you will have to improvise less, but you will still need to adapt to your players. So, and he comes again. Go away. So, I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified for any of my new content. You can follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, links below, and also on my new website, also links below. Now, have a good time playing, and au revoir, darling!